Hey everybody. I love the sound of that bell. Thank you for joining me this evening. I know I was supposed to be on earlier, but hey, you know how it goes sometimes. But thank you for joining me. I wanted to come on today and do a video and talk about root chakra healing. A couple of days ago, early in the morning, I woke up and I had a message from Spirit that I put on video, and I talked about the root chakra healing. What is your root chakra? Where is your root chakra? And I talked about the healing process. I'm currently going through healing myself and healing my root chakra and healing root cause issues that have been buried in my subconscious. Going through that process of pulling those issues up and dealing with them, feeling them, and releasing that energy. And I want to do a video to talk more in depth about the root chakra, and also talk about healing and different crystals that you can use that are specific to healing the root chakra. And also I want to do a preview of my root chakra singing bowl. I use that also to help clear and break up energy in the root chakra, and I'm going to do like a preview of what it sounds like, but I'm going to follow that up with like a meditation in another video, meditation of just the root chakra singing bowl. So the root chakra, where is the root chakra first? The root chakra is located at the base of your spine. So right now I'm sitting in like an Indian style position with my back straight. You can't see that, and so my root chakra would be at the base of my spine. So if you take these two fingers and put them right below your belly button, that will be that is where the root chakra energy lies. And so when the root chakra is blocked, the root chakra is the base chakra. I mean, it's the first chakra. I'm speaking today of the 7 chakra points that in the center of your body. There are 7 chakra points, starting with the base chakra, the sacral chakra, the solar plexus, the heart chakra, the throat chakra, the third eye, and the crown chakra. So I'm talking about the root chakra. So the goal is, and I mean the goal should be for everyone to be in balance, meaning that the energy is flowing through each energy source, each chakra point, and that you are balanced. And when you are not balanced, that means there may be some blockages in one of your 7 chakras. And with the root chakra being the base chakra, the first chakra is literally the foundation of your 7 chakra system. So if the root chakra is not balanced, if it's blocked by negative energy, you could have physical symptoms and physical manifestation of issues with your body and with your emotional and mental state. So the root chakra, when it's balanced, you are solid, you feel stable, you feel secure, you feel centered. So some of the energies that can cause your root chakra to be blocked could be, unresolved issues that you have not dealt with and that you have pushed down. It could be, childhood issues or just any type of trauma that you might have suffered or anything that has caused you maybe some type of fear, so, that we push down, feeling of financial issues, stress and anxiety, things of that nature, things that you kind of push down and you don't deal with. Emotions, for me, is fear. Like, fear is like a huge root of mine. So, when you have a lot of behavioral problems and patterns, maybe you project negative energy out, you complain, or things like that, or you're always worried about, what's going to happen or what somebody thinks, or if you're, not secure in who you are, what you look like, what your bodies look like, things of that nature. So those are like root chakra. It's a pretty good chance your root chakra is blocked because you have some unresolved issues that you have not dealt with, that are sitting and they are festering in your subconscious mind, and it is causing you to react. And you say, I'm fine, I'm good. But, you might pop off at somebody out, and go off all, go 0 to 100 real quick over, something that might not be, that might not be that big of a deal, but it might be a big deal to you because it triggers something in you. So that, those are also root chakra issues. So for me, I have a lot of energy and a lot of negativity that I had buried and that I had not dealt with. And so I decided that I wanted to get healed and I wanted to do surgery. I felt like I needed to do surgery on myself to really get to the root issues and really deal with them and really sit with it and think about it and then release it, and that has helped me to find a lot of peace. It has helped me to find a lot of calm and just, and be happy and content and peaceful. So what I wanted to do is share that information. So what today I want to talk about crystals that you can use in your healing process. Now, I'm going to talk about 6 different crystals. Okay, so the first one I'm going to talk about is the bloodstone crystal. The bloodstone is a dark green. So when we're dealing with the root chakra now, the root chakra is grounding. When it's balanced, you feel grounded. And so when you looking to heal the root chakra, you want to be grounded. You want to feel secure. You want to feel protected. When you need to heal, you need to release. You need something that's going to absorb negative energy and that's going to take that energy and then you can release it out back to the universe. So grounding, meditation is good, and grounding, sitting on the ground, getting the energy of the ground. The ground has energy. The earth has energy. The earth is a living being. The earth has life. So that life can help heal you. So you could sit on the ground, if you're not comfortable sitting on the ground, you could sit in the chair with your feet flat to the ground and allow the energy of the earth to pull the negative vibrations that you have in your body, and you can feel yourself, the anxiety and the stress leaving. That's the first thing I would do, is sit and meditate and ground, touch the ground. Even if your feet touch the ground, because The earth is life, and it gives life, and it can take you, and the energy, and it can take negative energy, and it can heal you. So the it's the earth element. The root chakra is the earth element. This is bloodstone. It's dark green in color, like a forest green. It's a grounding stone. So I wrote like some notes that I'm going to read for each one of them. So the bloodstone is healing. It heightens intuition, increase creativity. It's grounding, protecting, and draws out negative environmental energy. And that's what we want. So when your root chakra is unbalanced, you don't feel stable. You don't feel protected. So if you don't feel protected, you feel insecure, right? So in order to feel secure, you want to feel protected, and you want this grounding, which is like a calming, like a stabilizing type energy. And this is a good stone to carry on you, to meditate with it in your hand, or also when you're meditating and when you're healing your root chakra. This is these stones that I'm talking about are good to place on your root chakra to absorb that energy and release it. But we'll talk about that later. So, before I go on, just a little disclaimer. So, when you're dealing with healing the root chakra, you have to know and understand and be prepared that you are going to go through a lot of emotional, I ain't gonna say a lot of emotional issues, but a lot of emotions are gonna come up. So you kind of have to be ready mentally you have to understand that that's a part of the process, and you have to be open to going through the process of feeling those emotions that are not comfortable, that do not feel good. So it's feeling like, dealing with stuff that, does not feel good. It's like taking a deep look at yourself and really going deep and saying, why do I feel like this? Why am I acting like this? What is the reason? And then actually looking at the behavior, your behavior, your patterns, and actually identifying and saying, yes, I am acting like this. I'm going off for no reason. I am hollering at my kids. I am talking about you. I am, whatever it is that you're doing that's negative. It's kind of like looking at that and saying, why are you doing? What is it that's making me do this? You know what I'm saying? So a lot of things come up, and that's the whole point. You want, whatever is inside that's buried, you want that issue to come up so you can identify it and so you can deal with it. You want that to happen. So, it's just a process you got to go through. It don't make you a bad person, or it don't make you it don't make you a bad person. So, but you're gonna deal with being ashamed. You ashamed that you act that way sometimes. Of how you acted or how you popped off or whatever. You're ashamed. When you sit there and look at it. But that's all a part of the process. But you don't attach yourself to that emotion. You feel that emotion and you release it and you let it go. And that's it. Okay, so just wanted to get that out the way. So the next stone is red jasper. It's kind of like to me, it's kind of like a little copal. It's like a reddish, brownish color, red jasper. This is a tumble stone. This is another good stone for healing your root chakra. It's grounding, promotes peace and calm. It stimulates your intuitive insight and provides perspective into your problems and challenges. It aids in asserting boundaries and enhances protection and stabilizes energy. So why is it important? You know, all of this grounding and stabilizing. This is important because if you're not grounded, if you're not stable in your mind, then how can you really get things done? How can you really concentrate on what you want to manifest for your life and your family? You know, how can you concentrate if you're not grounded and you feel uneasy? It's hard to do that. So that's why it stimulates intuitive insight, because when you ground it and you're not worried, then you have room to really be open and hear and be directed and be clear about and have discernment about where you want to go and what you want to do or what's the right move. You can receive direction and instructions from the Most High because you're open. You're open to receive. But if your mind is cloudy and it's always something going on, then you're not going to get those messages. So you want your root chakra to be open and clear so that you will be open to receive and be centered. Okay, so the next one is black onyx. Black onyx. Yes, black onyx. So it absorbs and transforms negative energy. It's a powerful protection stone, aids in the development of emotional and physical strength, especially when support is needed during times of stress, confusion, and grief. So absorbs and transforms. You remember when I was saying that, you can meditate with these stones and actually lay them on your body, and they will draw out the energy. If it's a stone, this one, the black onyx, will draw out, absorb the negative energy and transform it. So this is good for healing. Aids in the development of emotional and physical strength. So when you're not grounded, you don't feel strong. When you don't feel secure, you don't feel strong. So having a strong foundation is the key to being centered, being balanced, so that you're aligned. Okay, not also your energy is aligned, but when your energy is aligned, everything is aligned. Your emotions are aligned. Your intuition, your spirit is aligned to the Most High. So when you're aligned, it makes you stronger because you can't be moved. You're solid. You're stable. You can't be swayed this way or that way. You know who you are. You know what you want. You know where you want to go. You know who you love. You know what you're not going to take. You know what I'm saying? You know how you want to be treated. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can nobody can blow down a mountain by blowing on it. Okay? A mountain can be moved, and that's what we want. Okay, so the next stone is the snowflake obsidian. Snowflake, you see they call it, have you heard of obsidian? And this is snowflake obsidian, and it has those little white dots on it, like little snowflakes obsidian. Okay, so this is a purity stone. It provides balance for body, mind, and spirit. Balance, we want to be balanced. helps you recognize and release wrong thinking and stressful mental patterns. Let me say that again. Helps you recognize and release wrong thinking and stressful mental patterns. Inner centering. Empowers isolation and loneliness, aiding surrender in meditation. Okay, so 2 of them that popped out to me. Helps you recognize and release wrong thinking and stressful mental patterns. For me, that was like that is something that I deal with but I'm getting better because I'm getting healed. But wrong thinking, thinking something is worse than it really is, making it more than it really is. And that all comes down to like fear, you know what I'm saying? Fear of being disappointed, or fear of, so I'm just gonna already assume that it's gonna be messed up anyway, because everything always messed up. So that's the wrong thinking, but it helps you to recognize if you're just been thinking like this for most of your life, and it's a pattern, which is very stressful. If you don't take time to sit and reflect, you will not recognize that this is a problem. So it helps you to recognize it, and recognizing it forces you to look at yourself. And the second one that stood out was empowers isolation and loneliness, aiding surrender in meditation. Now me, I used to hate to be by myself. I hated to be by myself. Hate it. But I could say that, before this pandemic started, God was already separating me and isolating me. I fought it tooth and nail. So much so, even before, I would just want to have people around just cause, knowing that it wasn't the best thing. You know what I'm saying? But when I really took advantage and really became empowered by having time to myself, to really get to know me and really get to look at me, look at my behaviors, look at my patterns, look at my thought process, and really surrender. Like he says, surrender to meditation. I really started being more consistent with my meditation and really being open to just calming and stilling my mind. That's when, I really begin to start healing and start feeling a lot better. Because when you have a negative energy that's blocked in your body, it makes you sick. It makes you physically ill. That's where a lot of weight comes from. That's where a lot of our high blood pressure and stress related diseases, anxieties, and anger and fear and all of that is because there's negative energy. Now, if you're in a situation, if it's somebody else putting negative energy on you, that's still a stressful situation. You know what I'm saying? So you can say, well, I ain't doing nothing, I'm good, but they acting crazy, you know what I'm saying? But then why are you sitting there let somebody act crazy with you? You know what I'm saying? So the snowflake obsidian is really good. Okay, and the next one is shungite. This is a raw. Now, all the other stones were tumbled and shiny and all this stuff, but this is like a raw piece. Shungite. It is a neutralizing stone. It balances your masculine and feminine energies, and it holds intense energy. This is a raw piece and it's very, very powerful. It's a low vibrating frequency, perfect for healing, grounds you and helps you to keep focused. It can remove negative people or bad luck from your life. It eases anxiety and insomnia and sucks up negative energy. So I can see, removes negative people and negative and bad luck. Eases anxiety and insomnia. I can see that because when you're stressed, when you really have a lot of anxiety, it's hard for you to sleep. When you're really stressed, it's hard to sleep. And this has a lot of intense energy, so and it helps you focus. So when you really focus, that means meditation is focused, kind of focused thinking, I could say, but it's kind of going with the flow as well, But meditation, you have to be purposeful about your meditation. Like you have to designate time. You have to surrender to relaxing. So in a sense, it is focused. So if you're focused on something, that's when you can manifest. You know what I'm saying? So if you're focused on something and you really want to get it healed, you really want to remove negativity from your life, healing your root chakra is the key. So those are all the root chakra crystals. Now, as I said before, you can use these in meditation. You can lay down and you can lay this crystal on your root chakra and it will absorb the energy. Now, my last one I want to talk about, and you'll probably hear me talk about this one again because this is a clear quartz point. See the point right there? Clear quartz point crystal. Let me read what it is. This is a master healer. It is an amplifier. It absorbs, stores, release, and regulate energy. It aids in concentration and memory and can balance your entire body. So the clear quartz crystal, it can be programmed to do whatever. It's an open crystal. You can put whatever intention you want to put in this crystal, and it will amplify it. So for me, I use this crystal when I'm doing crystal healing on myself. So I use this crystal, specifically the crystal with the point. I lay the shungite, and I used to do the snow obsidian, and smoky quartz is good as well. I lay this on my root chakra, and I use this crystal with the point to regulate, to break up in a circle, in a counterclockwise, to break up the energy. I stir it up like I'm stirring a cup of coffee. Now, depending on your intuition will tell you what to do, how much and how long to stir it. And when you feel that you're finished stirring up, and all it's doing is breaking up the energy. It's kind of like, imagine you have some coffee or something that you're stirring, or something that needs to be stirred to like loosen it up or something like that, or break it up, or if it's chunky and you need to smooth it out. Or imagine like you mixing up ingredients to cake and you need to, swirl it up to kind of get all the ingredients blended together. But this, you want the energy to be broken up. And so once you have it stirred and you got that negativity broke up, that fear, that instability, that stress, that anxiety, that worry, the insecurity, the low self-esteem, your body image, your body image issues, all of those, insecurities and everything. You got all that stirred up, you got it moving, and you take it, and then you just move that energy out. Move it out. Now, I usually do all of my chakras, but today we're just talking about that. And you just move it out. You take it and move it out. And you clear that energy out. Now, that's the easy part. The hard part is dealing with all the emotional issues that you're going to have to deal with. As you begin to open up that root chakra, issues are going to come up. Emotional issues are going to come up. You might get into it with somebody. But then if you meditate, if you stay focused, if you recognize the behavior and the patterns, then you can gain insight in why you acting like that. Sit and feel it, release it, and don't attach yourself to it, and let it go. And be okay with being a human being. Be okay with the fact that you're gonna have emotions, you're gonna have feelings. You'll be able to look at people with empathy instead of looking with anger or blaming someone for your issues or having that victim mentality. You'll be able to be more balanced and understanding about life. You'll have a greater insight, a greater perspective on your life and your loved ones, your friends, the universe. So the last thing I want to do is my root chakra singing bowl. So hold on, I gotta get my leg up. I've been sitting here for a minute, baby. Woo, honey, I had to do the roll. Woo. Okay, so this is my root chakra singing bowl, and that is the sound it makes. I'm gonna do it again. And if you hold it close, you can feel the vibration through the phone. I know you can. Yes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a quick little... You're not going to be able to see it. I'm going to have to do one. Love it. I bought this root chakra bowl. I think I've had it probably about a year and a half. when I bought it, I said, you know, that's the first one I wanted to get was the root chakra because it was the base chakra. It's the first chakra. When I bought this, you know, I was just kind of started to get into crystals and energy and starting to learn. But I had no idea how much these crystals and this bowl and the things that I've learned would be able to help me to heal and help me to feel at peace. And so I just want to pass on some of the information that I've learned so that it could help other people, so it could help you if you in the same predicament, you know, going through, because a lot of us are. It's just that we don't talk about it. And I don't mind talking about it because you have to be transparent, you know, in order to help. And I want to be of service to somebody who might be going through the same thing, the same problem. So, my crystals, red jasper, the snowflake obsidian, the black onyx, the bloodstone, the shungite, 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 and the master healer here, the clear quartz point crystal. The point is important. The point is important for the energy. So I hope this helps somebody. I'm gonna start posting my videos regularly. I'm gonna do a meditation. I'm gonna do a video that's strictly my singing bowl. About I don't know. I'm gonna do it however long Spirit tell me to do it. However long, make however many minutes I'm gonna make it. But I'm gonna do that video. I'll probably record it later on tonight because I just feel like listening to it too. So I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna post that. So I hope I help you guys. If you have any questions, hit me up. Leave me comments. You know, whatever. And I'll get back with you and answer anything or help you in any way I can. So remember, walk in the light. Remember to walk in the light. Be the light. Okay? Walk in the light. Take care of yourself. Heal yourself so that you can help other people. You can't help nobody else if you sick. Not for real. Not truly. And we all know if we sick. We all know when we sick. If we choose to do anything about it. You know what I'm saying? And if you do want to do something about it, if you do want to get healed, you can do it. You have everything that you need. The love and the peace that you are searching for is already inside of you. It's already there. So all you got to do is go and get it. Go and get it. Go inside and get it. All right. Love y'all. Talk to you later. Bye.